Into the first game of this series, it's going to be Mott and Brax to take it away.
All right, thanks so much, guys. As we jump into this first game, folks, Brax, we are here, of course. The big question is going to be EG's roster and role swaps. What are you expecting out of this matchup against Secret? Pretty good team in this scenario.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
To apply harassment. And speaking of which, in the mid lane, they've got the Stormhammer. They have the Frost Blast, good Tornado, good Fisher. They just need one auto attack. The Shackles come out, and they will get first blood. Misery's still alive now with the Ether Shock. That does the job for Puppey and Crit now on the run. They need 2 more auto attacks to get it done, but Crit will be able to survive. So it is a 1-for-1 trade, but EG secure first blood for themselves. FATA getting dove under the tower. Statically will come through. Misery's going to lose a lot of damage. They have got the Fisher blocked perfectly. Sumail's in trouble. Good decrep to keep him alive, and Misery will also be able to get away. They don't have the detection as he uses the Skeleton Walk rather than the Shadow Walk to get out.
Yeah, very nicely done, forcing the Shaker.
They have the Dust. Misery's been called out by YapzOr. He has a Fisher available as well as an Enchant Totem. They'll pop it, hits it onto 2. A couple more auto attacks, but Misery actually is going to be able to survive. Sumail is a Haste Rune, level 2 Nether Blast, cancels the clarity that YapzOr had running, and YapzOr will be able to back away. And just all over the place is Misery getting vision. Maybe in trouble. The Blade Fury will come out. Puppey's coming in with the Shackles. They've got the Fisher on top of it. Fear's pretty tanky, but not going to survive this one. And Ace will secure it with the Blade Fury right at the end there.
Nice.
Make sure they back up. Misery's going to go for Ace instead. He has the Blade Fury and the healing, where this is a tough kill. In fact, they're just going to harass him back. They're not even going to try to go for the kill at this point. Just giving Fear some extra room, as he did go down a moment ago. And again, Crit continues to stack up these ancient camps here.
Yep, and Team Secret realizing that they really need to play around this top lane. It's their strongest lane. They can play off of Invoker.
It's a bit rough. I mean, forget the Midas for mid one. I mean, he's only level 3. He's just trying to get raindrops. He doesn't have the boots yet, so... Omni/top lane, Ace secures the kill. Nicely done. Just dives under the tower, easy. Doesn't even need the Blade Fury to get the kill.
Yep, nice, clean, easy kill. So what happens a lot of the time is you have these lanes that get sacked, right? This mid lane, there's like nothing you can really do there. Oh, he's actually all right. 10 wand charges too.
The Courier sniped by Misery. He was waiting there for a bit. Very big kill. In the bottom lane is he's going to get decrep. The life drain will come through. Misery running under the tower. The Static Link was already on cooldown. Not much they could do. Sumail wanted to dive further, but instead he's putting so much pressure on the tier 1 tower with these Nether Blasts. And this tower's already getting pretty low here, Brax.
Yep, the harassments were get some sort of gank going, but...
Yeah, they're going to try to do that top. They have the Shackles coming in, the Blade Fury. Fear, again, very tanky, but with an Ether Shock along with a couple more auto attacks and Blade Fury spins, Ace will do the job. And so they're leaving Fear up here on his own. He is getting a decent amount of farm, but he has died, I believe, 3 times now. So that is a bit rough for the Underlord.
Yeah, and all 3 kills on Juggernaut.
But he's the fastest man alive. Pugna's move speed is ridiculous, Brax. He's just out of there. He's a race car.
He's got wheels.
Yeah, he really does. Whew.
You know, sometimes the best way to help when you hear level 6 up on the Shadow Shot.
Chain Frost. It is going to bounce back, and MidOne's in a lot of trouble here. One more auto attack from Arteezy. They drop the Sentry preemptively to make sure that Ghost Walk isn't going to be able to do anything, and a very big kill. And of course, the Chain Frost bouncing perfectly for Crit. This is what you have Forge Spears to farm with. That's not going to be the case this time around. And now they're eyeing YapzOr as well. Misery behind the tower, looking to dive this potentially. They've got the Nether Blast. Sumail has rotated over. They're going for the tier 1. They've got the Fisher. TPing in is going to be mid 1. He's got Tornado at the ready. Now FATA static linking. Arteezy needs to get out of there. He's popped the Warcry already. He's got the Godflame, but he's going to get shackled up and brought down. Very big kill for Secret. Now TPing away. They will at least take 1 for Secret. They wanted more, but that is a very good turn there. And they will drop the Serpent Wards for this tier 1 tower in the mid lane.
Yep, very nicely done. Talking about timings, Ross. When you hit 6, make 1 play, and you can secure towers just like that. It was a very good rotation from FATA, being able to defend the mid tower.
FATA is going to keep pushing them back with Plasma Fields. They'll throw the Fishers out occasionally, giving some more space for Ace, which is the big thing. Keep him farming, and he still is top of the net worth. He's doing a great job. And Fear also getting farmed. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're going to Plasma Field. They really want this tower getting close. They do corrupt. Nether Blast is going to get dropped down. EMP, they want to deny this tower. 1 more auto attack, and they will get it. FATA, perfectly timed with that whip. Gets it done.
Very nice. Each creep assisting with the tower.
Get him some experience. They have found Misery behind the tower. They Fisher blocked him. They've dusted him up, and this is going to be a free kill for Secret. And they will find it.
Very nice to kill the pesky bounty hunter. Always keeping vision behind the towers. It's super important.
And they're looking for Puppey potentially bottom. Sumail is going to walk in. So is Arteezy. Maybe they're going to commit to a tier 2 tower push here. And they're going to decrep. There's another blast. They drop the Serpent Wards. Oh my god, they just destroyed him. Wow, he died pretty much instantly.
Just like that.
They just assassinated him and backed out within seconds. they're staying.
Oh boy, and the wards are dropped too to potentially try to turn that. But
So you just wait this out potentially, and Misery might even scout MidOne as well. They're going to go on him with a Janata. There's going to be the Tornado on the other side. Chain Frost, I think, bounced up to FATA, but he is fine. Shuriken bouncing as well, the Frost Blast. They want to dive this potentially, but those Serpent Wards are still there. And they will be dropped soon. And Sumail, he's got a haste rune, dive behind the tower. Echo Slam coming in. They've got the Nether Blast. The EMP will push them back for now. Puppey has respawned and TP'd in. But everybody is fine for EG, and now they can continue to push if they want to, as these Serpent Wards are about to expire.
I feel like they, I don't know, I guess the wards are
Find some Shackles or Hex. And he's got it. The Shackle's coming in. He's
Shackled
got no help.
man alive.
I believe Sumail is in some trouble. He's going to go for the kill, the life grid, and another blast. Is it going to keep him alive? The Fisher comes out and cancels it, and they will secure the kill. So getting a little too up there for Sumail, getting caught and killed.
Yep, nicely done. Still, it took a lot of heroes to do that.
Yes.
The TP committed. TP's being committed as well.
I mean, Arteezy still farming now. MidOne coming in, EMP Tornado as well, completely out of mana. They'll drop the Pit of Malice. Good Fisher on to 3, but where's the follow-up? Arteezy trying to get away. He popped the War Cry. Godstrength still available, but he doesn't have the mana for it. 12 wand charges. He will use them now. Ace looking for an Omni Slash. He's thinking about using it on Fear, and he might. Trying to not fog here, and he will be able to get through back towards his tier 2 tower. Fear will take the Omni, and they cannot quite bring it to Arteezy, but Ace is pretty far up. He's got Blade Fury in 1, and now they're going to get crit as well. A double kill, a mega kill spree. FATA, they're diving. They've got the Tornado coming in as well. Arteezy, static link, 73 damage, 84, getting whipped up by FATA. Arteezy slowed up. They've got the purge. One more auto attack will do it, and they get the kill. 3 dead for EG, and Ace will clear a stack on top of it. Very big fight for Secret.
But it's like FATA never changed roles. He's still playing Razor. What happened?
I don't know. He just runs at people, and that's all he needs to do. So I'm sure can find the farm. And we'll see if EG can get something going in terms of ganks. They're going to get caught by FATA with a static link. No real follow-up. The Tornado's maybe going to clip Arteezy. Not so enough close. Range. Wex not quite leveled up enough. Making moves is what Secret are doing. They're going to head inside the Roche Pit. Meanwhile, bottom lane, MidOne was getting shadowed by Misery, and they have him on him. But everybody else, the wards have been dropped. Secret are inside the pit, and I don't know EG. I don't believe EG thinks this is happening. So they're just still going to farm. And even if they do know what's happening, do they want to contest it? Is the question.
It's a pretty difficult place to walk into, especially against Shaker and Invoker. And also, yeah, they're just going to trade for this bottom tier 2 tower if they can.
They're already TPing though. MidOne's already here trying to deal with the creep wave. And that is Aegis going to be going to Ace. And very big objective taken again for Secret. They've already taken the top tier 2 tower. And they're getting MidOne and the rest of these heroes back into the game for Secret. Meanwhile, Puppey walking close to Misery. No detection, no sentries dropped just yet, but Misery's going to back himself up.
Yep, this ward on this.
And he wants crit. Arteezy, Stormhammer coming out. Arteezy now backing himself up. Sumail's coming in as well. And Ace is all alone. He does have the Aegis, but he has to spin out of this. Blade Fury will come first. No way to follow up, and he can just play so aggressively. I mean, there's
very unexpected. Enemy team takes Roshan. What do? You smoke up and you try to fight them while they're split. Like, look at
Ace
this.
has used his Blade Fury.
Yeah,
this is
it.
Perfect time for getting Godstrength. Jump in. There's the Blink Dagger, Stormhammer. They've got the Aegis. Can they get more? Will they back up? Serpent Ward's not up for another 38 seconds. EG, they feel confident that they've just got the Aegis. They don't need to get more. They're going to back onto their side of the river. Happy with what they've accomplished.
Yeah, very nicely done.
But he is going to get ganked in the bottom lane. Fisher comes out. They have the Omni. Not even sure they need it. He's going to use the Pit of Malice, and he's done. Plasma Field, Static Link, more than enough damage with Ace being there, and this will transition directly into a tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
Yep, you're talking about Arteezy's itemization on Sven, and it's kind of a... When you get to the situation where you're like, he loses a lot of strength, he gets kited.
I think that's the fact that he's not on top of that net worth is also a credit to Ace as well for how well he's been farming and fighting, and of course helping take objectives on top of all of that.
Yeah, of course. So doing very, very well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're trying to find MidOne. Tornado will come through. They have found the Bounty Hunter. He is in potential trouble. They will take the tier 1 tower, but it's going to be 2 towers bottom. They use the Serpent Wards for the tier 2 for Secret, and EG are starting to slowly lose that map control that they were gaining. It gets bad for that Sven. Like you talked about, you would like to have those 2 items. He is going for S and Y for his first, maybe a BKB later. They have spotted Ace again, this time without Aegis, but he does have the Blade Fury. He can just spin. He also has the Omni Slash Decrep. He gets the rune. The Life Drain will come through. Can they catch him? They need some way to slow him down. A Chain Frost, a Frost Blast, anything. Misery with a Janata proc will do the job. It's the Atos coming in from Fear, the Frost Blast, the Nether Blast, and it does the job for Sumail.
Very nicely done.
And that's an unstoppable spree picked up by the offlaner.
Wow, greed kills. You know, that was...
Let's call it up. He's got the Hand of Midas. He's got the Force Staff ready to go. But he is going to get jumped on. Godstrength, they decrep him. The Nether Blast and Life Drain actually just makes him explode. Shackles now. The Omni Slash coming in. Arteezy may be in trouble. The Echo Slam as well. They've got plenty of damage. 2 dead. It's going to be 3 for EG. Secret are cleaning up. YapzOr gets a double kill. That is the blink reveal and beautifully done from him.
Nicely done. Baiting Invoker for such a long time.
3-for-1 trade for EG. We're talking about these deep wards. Misery has gotten some down, and they're actually going to spot Misery as he is trying to drop wards. He gets blown away by the Cold Snap, Enchant Totem, and Fissures, more than enough to bring him down. And EG will now back up as they're pretty close by in this bottom lane, but they don't want to get caught out.
Wow, we've got quite the artist here on the Observer. Very nice.
Shout out to JJ. I'll take that. Maybe secret we're looking for, but maybe they find somebody here. It seems though EG have an understanding of what's going on, and they're backing themselves up to safety at this point.
Even though EG are on the back foot, look at these wards coming out for them. They see pretty much everything that happens in any lane. So, yep, and they see where they are too. They've seen them cross the river into that high ground area.
They're going to wrap all the way around. They have a ward, which does spot Ace at this point, but he is on the high ground trying to break a smoke. And EG, it's very tough to approach here in this situation. Plasma Field coming in, there's the Godstone, they've got the stun, can they lock him down enough? The Nether's last, he's gonna get brought down. Arteezy, more than enough damage with that God Strength and the help from EG Sumail. And now they can head right into Roche. And now if you're Secret, you might think about buying back here on the Juggernaut potentially. They have found another on the other side. Misery's been caught and killed, so it's now a 1-for-1 trade. You have to decide whether or not you want to fight, whether you want to head into the pit or just back off if you're EG, and it looks like that's what they're going to do for now.
The thing about using a God Strength that kill is it is needed for sure, but now you don't have a Hirosh, right? You can't translate it into the next objective, which is unfortunate, but it's still worth it, being able to kill Juggernaut like that.
The question is, now that God Strength is down, if you're Secret, can you hit? Secret looking for Misery up on the high ground. He'll drop a sentry. He knows that there's a ward there, and this is actually very important. Making sure you can clear out your jungle. But it looks like they're blind around the Roche pit for EG, though.
Yeah, for sure. But EG making the right play, forcing someone down bottom. It's very good.
YapzOr TPing down, looking for Arteezy. They've got the Plasma Field coming out. He planks himself away just in time. Fisher just a little too late as well. And
Team Secret. They're everywhere around the pit.
Well, they found Misery. Good force away. There's the Pit of Malice. The Fisher is there. Misery's still in trouble. The Cold Snap. Now the Chain Frost going to come through. It'll take down YapzOr. Misery will fall instead as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade. The Chain Frost kept bouncing. Now jumping at Arteezy. He's got the Stormhammer on it too. The Cleave, he blows him up. It's a double kill. They're looking for more. FATA's going to get chased down. Nether blasted up, life drained down, one more auto attack into the Atos, and they give the triple kill to Arteezy. And they're going to head right into the pit, a 4-for-1 trade, and Misery is A-okay with that, Brax.
Yeah, you're going to be so careful about jumping in like that when you line up for the Sven stun. It's just, it dies so fast.
This Roche is done. Aegis and Cheese for Evil Geniuses. God Strength, a pretty short cooldown as well. They only use Chain Frost as well as the only other ability that was dropped.
And the net worth is even, but does it feel even? A bounty hunter like that, you expose yourself to what just happened in front of the Roche pit.
Here we go. Potential high ground siege. Nether blasting the tower, super non-committal. Life drain, that'll be onto Puppey, taking a lot of damage with the crit on him as well. Sumail and Misery will back themselves up. The Nether ward has been placed, but they're not in a rush here, I feel like, if you're EG. Even with the Sages, you're not in a rush, I would imagine.
No, definitely not. You're totally okay with just chipping away at the tower safely. Sumail has the Aegis, and then, of course, there's a whole bunch of things they have to jump into. And they don't feel forced to commit.
Ready. In fact, everybody is TPing back. They're going to use a Fisher onto Sumail. He has a Force F if he needs it, plus the Aegis is still there, as we just talked about.
Yep, 40 seconds.
He gets forced forward. He gets hexed up as well, nullified, but he is able to get forced away, I believe, by Fear. Keeps him alive, and Arteezy looking to jump in, but they don't commit anything there for Secret. Nothing really used. And just more chip damage for Sumail on this tier 3 tower.
Slow and steady.
And they really are taking it slow here. Tornado keeps going, EMP as well. MidOne taking some damage from the Nether ward. Sumail will be able to back up. And again, still more chip damage on the Nether blast. The tower getting lower and lower, now at 360 HP. They get this tower, you can move into the shrines, but it might be tough to finish off, especially with the Aegis gone in about 8 seconds.
Yep, just poking away. No commitment at all.
Could be a huge jump. They're going to find him in a moment. It looks like he's just going to back up.
Just missed him.
Yep. The scan from the Radiant, perfectly done. They know exactly where EG are moving through their own jungle and heading back towards top. So again, we just try to survive that initial burst of the Sven. Misery is going to scout things out here. Ace in the mid lane, so too is Puppey. We have some reinforcements coming for EG, including the Pit of Malice available for the Underlord, as well as the Rod of Atos, but they will back themselves up. By the way, Lotusaur picked up for Underlord. This is an item that used to be picked up super commonly. You kind of use it to get across the map from time to time, but nothing to try to save EG from anything.
Yep.
The farming Dark Rift, as it were. And another long Roche respawn duration for both.
Great. If not, they probably lose the fight.
I think this is an interesting choice. FATA picked up a Blink Dagger on the Razor. It's not something you see super commonly on this hero.
Yeah. Interesting.
Misery has scouted that Roche is in fact up. And I would assume one of these two teams makes another smoke play here in the near future. tries to keep the waves pushed out along with it.
Yep, we're getting to that point in the game where Roshan will die extremely fast, so...
Team to farm. And EG, not sure about what they're trying to accomplish. They'll D-ward for now. They'll drop a couple nether blasts inside the Roche pit. And Misery's going to try to scout things out here. Did they pick up a gem on the Radiant team? No, they still don't have a gem picked up here for Secret. And they're going to smoke as well. So something's got to give here. This could be very dangerous. They're wrapping around. Sumail will get hexed up. There's the Fisher. They're going to jump in. They've got the War Trap. Good double force to get him away. He slid so far. Sunstrike, Blade Fury. Sumail still alive. Life Drain. He can't get it off in time. He will buy back immediately. Now Crit might be next. He drops the Chain Frost. Doesn't bounce the way he wants it to. The Enchant Totem coming in as well. On the other side, Crit, inside the pit. Dark Rift on the other side. FATA.
Oh no.
Yeah, actually, they get him out. That's insane. But Arteezy does go down 86 seconds. He does it buyback. They've already used it on Sumail. They're going to find Misery on top of all of that. The Enchant Totem coming in. Sumail, the Ice Path, drop down. He's going to get caught. This might be a dieback. It goes down. The cold snap coming in. They force him away again. There's a good pit of malice, but FATA jumping in. They use the Aces, but they got the static link, and Sumail's in trouble. He's going to use another blast. The Life Drain coming in as well, taking a lot of damage. They want this kill. He walks into the pit of malice, and FATA is going to get dropped down. He's dead for 88 with no buyback.
Still, that's a Sven buyback used.
Yeah, that is huge.
You know, that whole fight, we were talking about the blink dagger on Regular. He just blinked into the pit, slowed Sven, so he couldn't blink out. Took him for a walk the entire fight, chased him down.
4 dead, 2 buybacks. Doesn't look like EG can contest this. They're moving in that direction for now. YapzOr and Ace doing a lot of work. This Roche is dead. This is Refresher Shard. Arteezy will get a kill on the Puppey, but it doesn't matter. Ace gets the Aegis. They pick up the Refresher. They're going to try to get out as best as possible. The Aegis comes in. Ace spins away to get out of it. The Life Drain. They drop the Ice Wall as well for MidOne, and that makes it so EG cannot chase, and so they use 2 buybacks. They don't get Roshan. They lose everything in terms of the Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard and Secret. That is the biggest play they've made in the past 10 minutes. Just getting off is just essentially one. They found Fear. He can force himself into the high ground. They're going to try to find the Fisher. It's on to 3. Beautifully done for YapzOr. The play, though, from Arteezy is too much. FATA pops the BKB. They want to bring him down. Remember, if he dies, it's a die back here. Puppey's trying to fight. He gets exploded by the Nether Blast, and now Ace might be in trouble as well. He's got the Aegis. 3 dead for Secret. They have buyback on MidOne. They're not going to use the Life Drain. They've rooted him up. They've got the Aegis now down. And they're going to find another kill here on this Juggernaut. He'll try to get away the Frost Blast Vengeance out of the pit of Malice. He'll try to spin out of this. They're looking for body blocks from Misery. They're going to keep track of him, and they should get this kill. Ace can do nothing. He's going to get disarmed. He's going to get dropped. It's Fisher coming in along with the Frost Blast, and EG take the fight 4 for nothing. Beautifully done. And that is Aegis down as well.
Yeah, very nicely done. The crit.
Try to get a tier 3. They want to try to get a Rax out of this as well.
47 seconds, no jug.
This is going to be huge for Secret. Don't think they can defend without the jug, but it is going to be a 4 versus 5 fight here as everybody is rotated in from Arteezy. He pops to the God's Train. He also has the Lotus Orb on him as well. He's going to get forced forward. Pit is Malice. They've got the Hex up. FATA trying to static link him. He pops the BKB to Dark Rift. Fear wants to get out of here. They've Ward trapped him. The Shackles coming as well. And they actually force Fear away. He misses the Dark Rift, and now EG has to run. Arteezy getting lower and lower. FATA doing so much work. YapzOr trying to get the Enchant Totem. Doesn't even need the stun to get the kill. He's dead for 115 seconds, and now the Jug has respawned in 15 seconds, and they will be able to run straight down mid, and Secret can try to finish this game off as well. I believe so. It doesn't look like it. I think they used it in one of these last fights, but...
This game gets harder and harder for EG as well. Once Sven's BKB starts to run down, and look at the items being picked up on these Secret heroes as well. They're taking up big time.
They're going to get this tier 3 tower. And they're going to move on to the Rax as well. Secret are in. Puppey can drop wards if he has them, which he does. They don't even need him for this Rax because, again, there's no Arteezy for 50 seconds. They'll drop them. Are they going to go for tier 4? It looks like they will. They want Fear first and foremost, and they will find him. He buys back immediately. So still 3 versus 5. 1 tier 4 about to drop, and it looks like it will. Secret on the cusp of taking game 1. Good pit of Malice doing some work. They will pop the Glyph as well for EG. Fear getting caught again, getting forced away. The Lotus Orb is on him, taking a lot of damage, but he gets back to the well. They want the second tier 4. The Serpent Ward's still going to work. FATA has popped the BKB. Arteezy back at 23. Sumail in 10. Can they hold this? This is going to be close. They use the Sunstrike trying to get Misery. They will drop him down here in a moment. They're trying to bring down Ace as well, taking a lot of damage. Good definitely blast from MidOne. They've got it. Good game. Is called, and Secret somehow give back and take game number 1.
Bit of a roller coaster of a game,
yeah.
but that's what happens sometimes.